So in this world, we know that we have all issues of all kinds in our countries, right? Yes. So in my country, as you know, I'm from Mexico, we have issues of all kinds. We have violence, crime, pollution, economy, social problems, drugs, and cartels. I know, a lot of problems. Only one, yeah. It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah.
So first of all, I want you guys to know what is a drug cartel. It is basically a group of people created to control the traffic of drugs, especially marijuana and cocaine. So today I will talk about the drug war in Mexico. I will talk about what is it, when it began, people that are affected and causes, and the process that is made to stop it. So what is it? So basically it is a war between drug cartels in order to get power and regional control or control of territory. And it is also a war against the government. When this began, the first drug cartel was created in 1980 by an ex-federal police officer, Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo. He created the Guadalajara cartel. By this time, there were no drug cartels in Mexico. This was the only one because Mexico was not a country that made its own drugs. Mexico was only like a route for drug cartels from South America to transport the drugs into the United States. This cartel suffered an attack when its co-founder, Rafael Caro Quintero, got arrested. So the creator, Miguel Angel, divided the cartel to make it more difficult to be brought down. So the division of the cartel consisted of the Tijuana cartel, Ciudad Juárez cartel, Sonora cartel, Gulf cartel, and Sinaloa cartel. Today there are 8 major cartels in Mexico, and here are some of them: Los Zetas, Sinaloa cartel, Gulf cartel, La Familia, Tijuana, Beltran Leiva cartel, and the Juárez cartel. All these are ruled by powerful drug chiefs. And this is a map of Mexico showing each color represents one cartel. As you can see, the blue one is the Sinaloa cartel, and this one is the Los Zetas, which are the strongest one. I want to introduce this guy. Have you seen him before?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yes. How many of you have seen him?
I see it.
Like, not in person, but. So, his name is Joaquin Guzman Loera. He's known as El Chapo Guzman. He's really famous. He's the leader of the Sinaloa cartel. He got arrested in 1993 in Guatemala. He was sent to Mexico. Well, the Guatemala government sent to Mexico, but he escaped in 2001 from Mexico. How he did it, nobody knows. Since that time, he is the most wanted fugitive in Mexico. He's the most powerful drug trafficker in the world. His criminal charges are drug trafficking, murder, and money laundering. He's wanted by the governments of Mexico and the United States and Interpol, or international police. There are some theories that the US government protects him. Is protecting him. There are some theories, it's not true. Well, it might be true, but some researchers say that he has contacts with the Drug Enforcement Administration, the DEA of the United States. Because how is it possible that he can pass drugs and weapons so easy to the United States? And that's what people say, that he's like getting protection from the United States. Today he's still free, no one knows where he is. So these are some ways that people are affected. First of all, violence, murders, kidnapping, government corruption, impact on human rights, murder of journalists and the media, murders of politicians, and exploitation of migrants. This is one example of exploitation of migrants. People that come from South America illegally to Mexico, to the United States, that's their goal, to come to the United States. But when they enter to Mexico, they get kidnapped by these drug cartels, and some of them are forced to work for them, and others are just killed. Not only people is affected, also music is affected. Yeah, it is true. By the narco corridos. So this is a typical kind of songs in Mexico. The corrido is a song that tells a true story, something that happened to a person or the country or something like that. These are a bad influence, of course. Some of them are prohibited in Mexico because the government, it's a law from the government. These are songs that talk about murder, drugs, and violence, about the cartels and all this stuff. And it also gets the attention of people, and sometimes it involves people in the cartels, like to work for the cartel. There is also a process to stop this. In 2006, when the Mexican government declared war in the presidency of Felipe Calderón, 2006-2012, this is the president. He ordered military, the PGR, the federal police to fight drug cartels. There is also an alliance with the United States, Mexico and the United States, because the United States knows that all the drugs that the drug cartels traffic comes here. And also the United States knows that all the weapons that the cartels use to kill thousands of people are from the United States. So the last two presidents of Mexico made an alliance with Barack Obama, and there are some pictures of the last presidents. And how is the United States helping Mexico? The United States has spy planes that fly over Mexican territory with high technology to detect routes that the drug cartels take to pass the drugs and weapons in the United States and Mexico. It is the FBI, the CIA, and the DEA is helping the Mexican military with special training. Researchers say that there is also a process to arrest Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, similar to the one that the United States used to kill Osama bin Laden. And also Obama said that he wants to protect the border to prevent, the transportation of drugs and weapons to the United States. Today is an ongoing war. We don't know if this is one stop on that. I have a question for you. Do you think that there is a solution to this?
No.
No? How many of you say yes?
War?
Yeah. If you think that there is a solution to this, stop it.
If there is solution, the war is.
No?
No, they don't have a lot of money.
Not someone? Well, I think yes. The only one solution is
Yeah,
yeah. So, thank you everyone.